Okay, we're live. What's going on, ABC family and friends? This is Mike Sneed coming to you again. Want to let everybody know we're going to have a live, hands-on live event coming up this Friday. So on Friday the 25th, remember the hands-on live event is 3 days now. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can't wait to meet the people who are coming. Um, very excited. I love when these hands-on live events come. It's just so good to get here and meet the people and to see the guys starting and young ladies starting out on their new businesses. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I have I've had a great month. February has been a great month for me. And we're going to kind of get into what we're talking about today. Uh, Not everybody is able to run a business, but everybody can be self-employed. And this is going to go into our mini camp. And what I mean by that, when I say not everybody can run their own business, it's true. Very few people are capable of running their own business. And when I say running your own business, that means you're going to have employees. That's meaning that the business operate without you being there. That means that if you were to die, the business continue to move on and keep providing for your family. Very few people are able to do that. Very few people. And there's no shame in that. We've we've uh, we've seen most. I'm pretty much everybody that you pretty much look at on YouTube. They're not really business owners because you've never seen their employees or anything like that. Most of them are self-employed. There's nothing wrong with being self-employed because that's pretty much what we teach you in Appliance Boot Camp. We teach you how to become self-employed, and up until probably maybe 30 or 40 years ago, just about just about every man and a lot of the women too were somewhat self-employed. They worked full-time jobs, but they still were somewhat self-employed. My father, even though he worked a full-time job, he used to cut wood and do construction on the side. He was self-employed, so he worked a full-time job, and then on the days when he got off of work, he always worked third shift so that he could have time to do stuff during the day for himself and make his own money. They were pretty much self-employed, and that was everywhere. Some man was mowing grass, self-employed on his time off, working on cars. You had women that done hair on their time off, or maybe sewed or cleaned houses, everything. Always some people were somewhat self-employed, and that's how they normally made ends meet. It won't until just recently where people have started getting to this thing where they start saying, "Hey, two jobs for two people," and they just want to work one job and come home and sit down and not do anything. That's when pretty much everybody stopped being so much self-employed, and they have now kind of they have kind of twisted business ownership and self-employment to almost be the same thing, or they sometimes I think people who have the capacity to run business sometimes can scare people off from being self-employed, like it's not going to be as profitable, it's not as rewarding being self-employed as it is running a business. I've done both, and I still do both. I still have some businesses, some stuff I do is self-employed. I like the self-employed myself in some business in some things. In the appliance repair, I like self-employed in appliance repair, where I'm able to go out, make my money, take my money from my appliance repair business. It's not a business, but my self-employment in appliance repair. And even though you're self-employed, you make it 85 to over $100 per hour as self-employed as an appliance repairman. Um, uh, and you take that money from that and you invest it into other things that can give you passive income for your retirement. You can buy real estate. I love to do real estate, or you could build some other business that doesn't require as much hands-on. I got the ice cream parlor that doesn't require as much hands-on. I got the appliance boot camp that doesn't require that much hands-on. I like being a license holder, where I actually go out and I get licenses, get electrical contractor license for different companies and become license holder. It doesn't require me to have any employees and just keep my license renewed. So I like to do stuff like that, and that's the way I like to run my self employment, where I don't have a lot of employees, and it is a great living. And but sometimes people want you to be a business. They think everybody's supposed to be a business owner, where you're gonna have bunch of technicians or subs running for you. And when you do that, that's when it comes in where you have to have a lot of systems in place. You got to have a lot of SOPs, a lot of those protective matrix to actually to keep people in line and make the business operate without you being there. And sometimes we get to a point where we think everybody got to go into that route. That sometimes that part of scare people off, because it is that's very challenging. You have some people just don't have the capacity to do that. But everybody has the capacity to be self-employed, because self-employment, you work at your own capacity. You are able to go out and do one or two stops per day, and like I said, the $85 that's more than you're gonna make working for somebody. So and then you still have control of your schedule. You still have enough time to go out and dabble into other avenues to make you money, and that doesn't require you to have that skill set of being an actual business owner. Now, what did I get to with this $500 mini camp that you were talking about, Mike Sneed? Appliance boot camp. We're going to go on a tour. We have a couple of it's not etched in stone yet, but I'm going on tour. I got a couple of companies that would like for me to go out and help create entrepreneurs in different markets that they have. They have a need for markets, and we're for especially appliance repair companies. So we're going to go out to those markets, and we're going to do a mini camp, and it's going to be $500. It's going to be limited seating. The mini camps that we're going to do for that $500, what you get you get the appliance boot camp online for 60 days. You only gonna have it for 60 days because it's gonna be something that you gotta be only for those people who are ready to be self-employed. It don't mean you're gonna. No, it's not. You're not mean that you're gonna be quitting your job and this and that. But in 60 days, that's enough time for you to take the course, get up and get running. And by the time I get to your city, you have your business up and running. And we're going to do one day there, and that one day is going to consist of technical in the morning, business in the afternoon, and then we'll have a forum where we'll actually talk. Now, the alumni, any alumni that's in that city will want to come to any of those events. Like always, it's free of charge for the alumni. They come in and they get free of charge, and that's not only for the people who have came to the hands-on live event. The people who came to the hands-on live event, they get free access to anything that we do. But even the people who have paid for the appliance boot camp online only, if you want to come to the actual to the mini camp, you better come to the mini camp for that day. But the difference is the people who buy this $500 mini camp, the only thing you're going to get is just the appliance boot camp hands on. You're not going to get the ice cream parlor. You're not going to get the dryer vent. You're not going to get the blenders. And you're only going to have it for 60 days. So after 60 days, you won't have access to it anymore. And we want to get you up and running. We have several sponsors that are looking to come in and work with us with doing this. We have don't know yet. We're still working on a third party warranty company that been having some meetings behind the scenes with, and they're asking to come in and actually get first dibs on people who showing up. So they want to show up and bring y'all on board. So they want to actually they actually want to work with Appliance Boot Camp and say instead of when you all take Appliance Boot Camp, when y'all get out, they want to have be ready to sign you all up. I told them what I the pay and all the stuff that we like. We're in the process of trying to work that out. They're trying to get to our page, and like they say, they want to do like I'm gonna be reaching out to some of the people in some of the areas that they need some work in. They want to do like a trial with some of our alumni, and they want the alumni to give us feedback about them before we all go all in together. So they say it's something that we all could work together with, and I think it is. It's something that will be good if we have a partner that as soon as you come through Appliance Boot Camp, who's ready to sign you up with the credential with the actual um, uh, pay. They supply they have no problem supplying the parts. They have no problem doing the back end paperwork and stuff for us. And so all the stuff that I preach that I want you all to get, they saying they want to be that third party warranty company that you all come to first. So I think that's going to be good. And if things work out well, they'll be at the conference, at the mini camps with us to go through and get people signed up and clear up anything that might be going on with that. So we got that going on, and like I say, all the alumni is be able to come to the mini camp for free. Right now, the cities that we identified that they need the most, that they need to get into, and they need to get up and going fast there is going to be the first one is going to be Atlanta. Atlanta is going to be our first stop. So we're going to do Atlanta, we're going to do Detroit, we're going to do Houston, Las Vegas, and we're going to do California. We don't know quite yet where we're going to be in California, but those are the five cities that we're going to be going to first. And like I say, Atlanta is going to be the first one, and we're looking for the first one to be in May. So we're looking to do May, June, July, August, and September. So doing that during that time, we'll be what you call going out and meeting the alumni too. And I think it'd be a great time for us to get out there to see what we actually have in our alumni and to get people in. We have people who say they want to get in, but they don't have the money to go to pay uh, to go to actually pay the whole the 1700 to get everything and to be grandfathered. That's another thing too. You won't be grandfathered with this. This right here is to get up and running and to hopefully to get it's a little trial to see if we can supply the need for this company, and we all can get in and working together. So with that, it's something that we're trying to see if our training will do what they think, and they've been impressed with what they've seen with us, what we've been able to do. So I'm glad they reached out to me. We've been talking quite a bit. You see me looking down. I've talked behind the scenes with some of the alumni, and they're telling me what I need to do, what I need to talk to them about next time we talk. We'll make sure I get that straight. But for those alumni who text me, yes, I'll what you call. I am going to talk to them about that. We're supposed to talk this Friday coming up, but I got to reach out to them. I got a course this Friday. I'm gonna see if we can talk Thursday. But yeah, so with the $500, you'll get the appliance boot camp only. You won't get none of the other stuff. You would not be grandfathered in, but you'll get that only. You have it for 60 days, and you also get one of the seats to be at the mini camp. And at the mini camp, we'll have technical that morning, business that afternoon, and then with the alumni there, anybody who's ever been to a appliance boot camp, hands-on live event, um, the best part about the appliance boot camp hands-on live event is not so much the training that goes in here; it's the after hours. when the alumni is here and everybody's in here, and we have those conversations. When you ever been in a room with a bunch of entrepreneurs and a true mastermind where the energy there and everybody's talking, you all will get to experience that. And believe me or not, everybody always say that's the stuff I should put on YouTube. That right there is worth $5,000 to be there to get to witness that. It's the best thing ever. So you all get to see that because the alumni. I'm hoping, I'm almost positive, the alumni in those areas will come out and you'll be able to talk to them and they can give you a first-hand account of how this appliance repair business is. So like I say, the first one is going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be in May. Right now, I'm actually still putting the dates in. Like I said, we talking again on Thursday. Um, this week. Next week, I have some dates available and the locations. Right now, you're going to see the pre-sale is going to go on Friday. So Friday, you'll be able to buy your tickets if you want to come. And right now it's gonna be limited to about 20 people. So if you want to make the first one in May in Atlanta, it's gonna be like the old days. You gonna have to jump on it and go because it's gonna be limited seating. We only opening it up to about 20 people. They've told me how many companies they're expecting that they want to get out of this. So I'm opening it up to 20 people to get in. Those 20 people they have 60 days. Those 60 days they need to get in and start working the actual blueprint. Because when I show up in the 60 days, I'm expecting your business to be up and running. I ain't expecting you to be to quit your job or anything. I am expecting you to be out there working the blueprint where you're doing one or two stops per day and and running your self-employed business and making that money. So when I pull up, I can uh, actually fix actual issues that you have there. Also, the alumni will be there, so we'll be able to pull from the alumni also there to help you out. Like I say, also I got a couple of part suppliers that want to get in on it. They've reached out to me, so we'll have hopefully we have some of those part suppliers there, and they'll be able to help us out with anything we got going on, and it's gonna be a great thing. It's gonna be a great thing. I think this right here is going to be massive for our industry and massive for appliance boot camp. Um, I don't know how many. I don't know what we. I have an idea of. I have an idea of the numbers of people who have came through appliance boot camp, but I don't have an idea of our sheer impact of 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 what we're doing in these areas. I'll say that. I know the people who came through, but I don't have a good grasp on our impact. But this will be a time for us to go around the states and get a good grasp of where we're at. And then the next time we'll know where we need to improve to make it better and hit those areas. Like if you would like to come in to the live, that's the number, that's the link. I'll read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat and see what we got. Thanos, okay, good evening, ABC fam. He said he at work, but he's listening. That's good. Sounds interesting. I'm here. Good evening, ABC fam. Okay, all where? Yep, yep. Yeah, it's gonna be very good. If somebody wants to, anybody who's been complaining, say they been dreaming about coming into appliance boot camp and getting started. This is a time where you can actually get in and get started. You can come in here and actually pay the $500. You have access for 60 days. It take you about 8 hours to look at appliance boot camp. To be honest with you, take you one day to look at it, and in 60 days, if you looking, that's another thing too. I want you to be ready to go, and in 60 days, if you're looking at that every week and doing everything I tell you to do step by step, your business will be up and running in 60 days, and you make the $500 back in a day, and then you show up to the actual mini camp that we're gonna have, and from that mini camp we'll clean up any other issues that you might have, and get you going and getting out here making this money. All right, that's the link to get in if you like. Quentin Hodge, hey Mike and ABC fam, hey how you doing? O Fix It, RV, O Fix It, hey what's going on, Mr. O? Greetings, Mike and ABC family. Okay, BK from the Rockies, what's going on, fam? Hey how you doing? Ed B, hey Mike, all right how you doing, Ed? ABC fam. All right. Good evening, Andre. I say good evening, ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? My what's up, Mike, ABC fam? I ran a call today where the customers complaining of no ice and there was no ice making, no ice making machine. I've done that too. I've been there, and the lady saying the ice maker don't work, and I go there and there's no water line in her house to hook up an ice maker. I've done that. Yep. It's crazy the stuff you ran into this, and I want to tell people too. You see my apps out here running calls and stuff. I'm so proud of him because he was one of the guys that at the beginning he getting his confidence to actually go. And he's out here now running calls every day. It seems like now, and he's learning this trade. And he has his business. He has his business. That's what he wanted to apply for repair business, and he got it. And I'm so happy for him. And everybody has seen the transition. If you go back and look at the old video, you saw my apps asking questions in the chat. Just itching at getting into it. Got into it, came to the hands-on live event. He's out here running it. Out here running it. Frank Evans. Mr. Sneed, had someone told you, all right, Mr. Sneed, had someone told you 20 years ago you would make a difference in a person's life 20 years from then, we have believed him. I know, no, I would not have believed it. 20 years ago, how I was 29. No, I would not have believed him 20 years ago. Because at 29, I was getting beat up. I was getting beat up. I had just started entrepreneurship. Um, I had just getting to the point where I was just about ready to. I had just getting started entrepreneurship at 29. Um, and because I got married at 27, 28, 29, entrepreneurship, 30, I was out the rat race. But at 29, no, no, I would not have dreamed that where what you all are doing and what Appliance Bootcamp has done. I would not have dreamed this 20 years ago. I would not have dreamed it. And it's still crazy now, and I think it's a dream that I'm able to do this, and because it's something that to me just seems so simple. It just seems so simple to me to fix people appliances and to teach this trade to other people. I was they had the Black History celebration here in Selma Saturday, and what you call and it's kind of funny. I told the lady that was in charge. I had to speak a little bit. What happened? The person who was supposed to speak, the person that was supposed to speak, unfortunately, at the last minute, they weren't able to speak, and so they asked me would I be willing to talk. And I was like, yeah, that's no problem. I'll do it. And what happened? I was laughing because I was telling her. I said, man, I used to get mad. My mom, if you a Baptist here, if you was in the Baptist church here in here in small towns of North Carolina or whatever, pretty much everywhere in the South, they have what they call Baptist conventions, and once every fifth Sunday, all of the churches came together and with in the Baptist convention, and you had to say speeches and go in front of everybody and speak and all that stuff. So anyway, my mom was over the youth in the church, and so she was over getting the people to speak. And what happens if nobody would want to step up and speak, then it always fell back on my brothers and my sister. So we always had to fall back and speak. And I said, Lord, and I said, all those times having to speak at the Sunday school unions it's starting to pay off now. So we had to go there and speak for that. But that was one of the things that I was telling them about at the speech. I was telling them about the skill trades and how important it is for us to get back into the skill trades. And these skill trades is the incubator for everything that you need. Um, True story. My daughter, one of her good friends in college, called. And Lord, if they listening, I'm sorry. They told me don't be talking about stuff they tell me tell me about. But anyway, we get a call late at night, and she's thinking about not she's not enjoying college anymore, and she's thinking about leaving. So she asked to speak to my wife and I, um, and that was one of the things she wanted. She didn't know what she wanted to do in college. She had, the major she chose was a sports. She wanted to be a sports agent, so she had chose a major to be a sports agent. And I was asking her, do you know a sports agent? No. Have you ever met one? No. You know how much money they make? No. Do you know any professional athletes? No. Why you choose to be a sports agent? Well, I wanted just looking at TV, they see sports and they think they want to be an agent and make the money. And I was telling her I might rethink it, and maybe just talking to her, I was just telling her, hey, some stuff she could get into. One of the things were accountant, and that she could be an entrepreneur, start her own business, and with that, now she don't bit the she got bit by the entrepreneur bug. And now my daughter told me she's studying and talking about she wants to be an entrepreneur and start her own business now. But one of the things I was telling her, I said, uh, uh, if you would like to get to see what it's like to be an agent and to be in charge of some type of talent thing, hey, I gotta go on tour this thing. So I will pay you to actually to interact and set up the venues and get my plane tickets and make sure I'm there, get in there, set the stuff up, and do everything that an agent should do. You can do it for me, and I'll pay you, and you can see if you like it or not this summer. That'll be your internship. And she couldn't believe it, and I was like, yeah, I can pay you to do it, and you get to see it firsthand. But that's what happens when you own your own business and the skilled trades. I got we got something. I can now employ you to do those things that you want to do that you never seen done before. She might do it and might like it and be very good, like LeBron James, uh, friend, or she do it and say, I hate this. I don't want to be doing this. You have to get somewhere a day or two before somebody get there and set stuff up and check people in and all that stuff. Maybe I don't like doing that, but she'll actually get exposed to it her freshman year. And she can do that, and that's the power of when you own your own when you start to do entrepreneurship. And I was telling that same story um, at the thing, and some lady afterwards said, "I really enjoy your speech, but I don't think it's right that you're saying that you need a CPA, a black CPA for black businesses. What matters what color the person is that's a CPA, as long as they are a good CPA. You should be it shouldn't matter what color they are. True, it shouldn't, but we in the United States, that's just not the way things operate. If you're and like I was telling her, yeah, it's true. But if your son or your nephew is a CPA and needs a job, and my son or my nephew's a CPA that needs a job, my son might be better than your son. It don't matter. You're gonna hire your son or hire your nephew first before you go outside. You can make sure your family's straight. But that's the same thing with us. And I say the reason why we lead the everything in unemployment is because we don't have enough businesses. If we had enough business, we wouldn't have the unemployment issues we have. If we had enough businesses, we could do like I just done with that young lady, where I can say, yeah, you can do it for me, and I can pay you, and you can see exactly how it is. We got places if they want to go do those type of jobs and stuff that they can actually what you call. They can actually we have places they can bring that degree and plug it into and actually work. But that's the power of entrepreneurship to do that. So I hope that she takes it and she does it. I would love for her to do it, but is on the table if she wants to take it or not. And that's the stuff that that's the stuff that I'm pushing. It's not pushing for me to come to get all this stuff to get all this money and to trick it off and not to invest it back into the young people, not invest it back into the communities and stuff like that. I'm getting the money and the exposure to actually to bring it back to everybody, so everybody can eat off of this, not just me. And that's one of the things too that I'm having to really, as they say, pray. I have to really pray about it when I'm seeing all the other people who supposed to be the entrepreneurs and the leaders in this business space, where they're what's it called? They don't seem like they're bringing anything back to the people to make sure the people getting paid and stuff and making sure that they're getting that exposure. And even like I say, I'm still dumbfounded how you're going to charge somebody all this money to teach them how to start a business, and you can't start a business for yourself. That's still dumbfounds me. And people still pay you to do it. I don't understand that, but that's not neither here nor there. But we have that issue with us. But even going back to, I was listening to Rick Ross and them talking about Diddy. Diddy supposedly a multi millionaire, and he won't pay them. He don't pay them for marketing his product and stuff stuff like that. That's stupid. And they expect to work for free and don't get paid. And same thing. I was looking at the Super Bowl. None of those people out there at the Super Bowl performing, they didn't get paid. They done it for free. They done it for free. It's crazy. It's stupid that we give everything away, and we go out here. And I'm beginning to think that they lying. They ain't got the money to pay them. That's what I'm starting to think because I saw Mary didn't get paid, and she talking about she good, and then the next day she talking about she got to go on tour because she ain't got no money to pay her rent, and here you are been singing all this time. You ain't bought no house, you ain't bought multiple property. You got to go pay your rent, and you ain't got no money to pay it. All that stuff I starting to see just don't make sense. When the Super Bowl won't pay them to come out there and perform on national TV and all that, make those people dance and practice all that time won't pay them. But I pay when I'm responsible to bring the acts in to for the, each business gets a day that they get to bring the acts in for the town and sell them for our concert series. I pay the acts that I asked them to come. I'm going to pay you to come. Same thing. If a young lady is working for me and going out there working, I'm not going to say, oh, you're going to volunteer and you're going to get some exposure and that'll be your pay. That's stupid. No, I'm going to pay her to go out here and pay her accordingly so she can go out here and see what it's like. We got to get to a point where we got to get from this stuff. That's going back to the church where all person get paid is the minister, the minister, and the minister of music. The only two people get paid. Everybody else doing it for free. You can't do that. You gotta pay these people to actually do this stuff. All right. D Alamo from the Atlanta Greeting. Okay. All right. We'll be in Atlanta in May. That'll be our first stop. Hope to see you out there, man. What's up, Wild Williams? What's happening? We're gonna be in California. I don't know what part yet, man. Don't know what part yet. Uh, Ashan 1422. I'm terrible with pronunciation of the name. Hey, ABC people, new student here. Love the content. Thanks, man. All right. Wild Williams say got contact. I got contact. Okay. Okay. There we go. Torch Appliance Repair. What's up, Mike? You coming to New York City? No, we're not. We're not coming to New York. Not this time. Maybe the next time around we might come. What I've done, I try to hit the areas that we identified where they needed the most coverage, the hottest areas. So we wanted to hit those first. You got more pull and strength as a group. Yeah, we do. We do. Andre, sorry, just joined. We still get live hands on the minicap. On the minicap, it's not going to be so much we bringing appliances there. We're going to get the technical there. The technical is going to be more of the schematics reading, that type of stuff. We ain't going to be able to get a bunch of appliances in there. I'm trying to figure out a way where we can actually get something there. If that means that I have to go purchase appliance to get it in, and it also gonna mean where the spots that we're gonna be meeting at. So all that stuff is coming, and that's what we're putting together now. But it's gonna be some technical. It's not gonna be like the hands-on you get here, and then it'll be the actual back end, the business part of it. But that's the hardest part of it, the organization and the business part of it. And there, if the third party warranty company that I've been in contact with, they'll be there too to they want to provide like a CRM for you all. They'll work easy for you all. They want to develop one free of charge for you. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see. So we're in the process of bringing it together. What's the mini camp? The mini camp is if you want to come to the appliance boot camp mini camp, we're going to be in five. We're coming to five different cities. We're coming to Atlanta, Houston, Detroit, Las Vegas, and we're going to California. I don't know where in California yet, but we're going to California, and it's going to be one day. And you also with that mini camp, you'll get access to Appliance Bootcamp online, just the Appliance Bootcamp online. That's only. You're not going to get the ice cream parlor. You're not going to get my real estate. You're not going to get the dryer vent. You're not going to get the blender. You're not going to get the garage door. Just the Appliance Bootcamp, and you have access to it for 60 days. So you buy the course, in 60 days you get it up and running. It's for somebody who's ready to go and wants to get in on this thing. You buy it, you get it up and going. And once you get it up and going, I'll be showing up in your city within 60 days of you actually starting your business. And from there, we're gonna polish up your business and keep you going. Now, if we can just get the insurance info straight for life, your health and commercial will it really make waves states. All right. Uh, how much? It's $500, but for you, Wild Williams, it's free. And I don't know where in Cali yet. But for anybody who has bought the Appliance Bootcamp online, anybody who has purchased the Appliance Bootcamp hands-on, you're able to come to the actual mini camp. You're able to show up to any of them. It don't have to necessarily be in your city. If you want to come meet us at one, you're able to come there free of charge. You're able to get in. Magnolia Appliance Repair. Where are you going to be at in Atlanta? That's what we're putting together now. Next week, I will announce the actual date and the actual place. What's the 1700 course? The 1700 course, you get the appliance boot camp, you get the ice cream parlor, you get the garage door, you get the blender, you get the dryer vent. You also will get my real estate course that once I finish up with my real estate, you'll get that. You get lifetime access to the actual courses. So you have a lifetime access. You go back and look at them as much as you want. And that's worked really good, especially if you're going to bring on subs and people you're going to train. You have something that you can actually give to your actual subs and stuff to actually train people on for that. Matter of fact, my nephew actually has a young man that he's training. I was surprised. He popped up to my shop today. He got a young guy he's training, and so he's able to look at all that stuff and get him trained. So you'll get all of that. With the 500, you don't get no lifetime membership. You're not grandfathered in. The 1700, you grandfathered in. Any other businesses I ever do or anything I do, like I'm doing the mini camp, the people who pay 1700, they able to show up to the mini camp because they grandfathered in. Wild Williams, hey, gotta have a face before the plan. Okay, there you go. Hey, what's going on, good tech? All right. Mike, any update on the blender meeting? Yes, I did. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's see. Let me find it real quick. Duh, 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 duh. I forget the name of the dang on. I forgot the name of the actual blenders, Vitamix. Okay, yeah, what they done with the Vitamix, they wanted to make sure that the people that was actually coming to the actual training actually were technicians. They just didn't want them sending somebody. They didn't want other companies sending people who might just been somebody working in the store fixing smoothies or whatnot. So what they asked, they hope all they got read. I hope that you all have been well. I know that you've been anxious for the training, technical training session to be scheduled. As some of you may know, we generally don't offer technical training to any of our end user customers for any of our equipment. The only exception to this will be a chain that has their own separate service company with authorized technicians. And Blank being a franchise driven system, there have been multiple things we have considered when looking to selling this up. And as we have gotten deeper into setting this training session up, the question has arisen as to the personnel that will be attending the training are actual authorized qualified technicians. Hopefully they are. However, they are not. We won't be able to train them because of liability issues. So what they've done, you have to turn in verification that you are somebody technical. They didn't want you coming there getting electrocuted or cutting your finger or getting hurt. So you had to send verification over that you were somebody that 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 is authorized service technician, that you know what you're doing, because they're not starting off from scratch teaching you. They're expecting you to come in here and actually know what you're doing. So I had to send my verification over, and they getting everybody verified, getting everybody signed the waivers and stuff, and then from there they give us the time and date and where we need to be at for the actual training. Okay, all right, here we go. What's up, Mr. Mechanical? All right. Magnolia Repair Appliance and Home. What is the best way to invest in an appliance repair business to flip your money? What is the best way to reinvest in the appliance repair business to flip your money? Um, I don't know quite what you're talking about. What's the best way to reinvest in the appliance repair business to flip your money? I had a guy who reached out to me that wanted. I'm going to say this right here. I had a guy who reached out to me that wanted to come talk to people about how to get capital for your appliance repair business. He wanted to show you how to get like $100,000 uh, capital to start an appliance repair business. And I was like, for what? I said it costs less than $1,000 to start an appliance repair business, and it doesn't require a lot of money to run it. So it's not something where you're gonna have to be putting a lot of money back into it to get a return on it. Appliance repair business is something unlike other businesses. It doesn't require a lot of startup capital or operating capital. All it requires is the knowledge to go out here and fix it, because the customers are going to pay you when you get out there. You don't even, you can actually when you starting off, you don't even have any part stock. You go into the customer house, customer paying you, you order the part comes, third party warranty send the car parts. You go back out there, fix it, and then you get the remainder of your money. So it's not really a lot of capital investment into it. What I normally tell you to do is take the money from your appliance repair business. If you're not going to be somebody who's going to have employees and have a big company, take the money from your appliance repair business, go buy real estate, reinvest in some other businesses. You can loan it out. I've done that. Done hard money lending. Um, about real estate. I create other businesses with the money from my appliance repair business. See, that's the other thing too that's great about this appliance repair business. Other businesses that you have, say for instance, the ice cream parlor. Um, It takes that ice cream parlor about maybe about 3 years, 3 to 5 years to get its roots completely in. But I gotta put money in that thing to get it there. So there, I'm having to actually take the money that I have made at the end of every year, and I have to reinvest it back into that ice cream parlor to get it to the standard to where it actually produces what I need. So if you saw the video I put up yesterday where I went out and we done a new refresh in January, February. The money that I had left over from last year, I plowed it back into the ice cream parlor to get to the next stage to actually make the money. That's stuff that you have to do with those type of business. The appliance repair business, you don't. The truck breakdown, you go buy you another $3 or $4,000 van and keep it moving, and you make that money back in a week. So it ain't nothing. If you lose your screwdriver or your drill break, just stop by Home Depot, Lowe's, and pick you up another another drill and keep going. And it's not a lot of money that you're gonna be investing in this. It's low startup, high return on this appliance repair. Um, Tom Can, hey Mike, sorry I missed you at Ashley's. That's no problem. Keep doing what you're doing. That's no problem, man. I'll be back in Ashley's at in San Antonio. I'll be there. Mr. Mechanical. Facts, Mike. Time is money. Ain't nothing free but air, baby. Yeah, I cannot believe that they whatchamacallit, that they do it for free. I cannot believe that they do it for free. And I cannot believe uh, that if Diddy calls them their friend, that they whatchamacallit, he makes them advertise and stuff for free for them. JT and I are great friends, and spoke every day when we were starting this appliance boot camp. But I paid him for advertising. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to ask them to do it for free. All right. Dear man, can you send me the link? $500 boot camp. The link is not gonna go live until Friday. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna the people who have registered for appliance boot camp. That don't mean that you paid, but the people who have registered, but they have never bought anything, I'm gonna send a link out to them first, get them first bid, and then from there, I'm gonna on Friday I'll go live. Well, Thursday. I have it go live either Friday, Thursday night or Friday morning, right before the class. So on Thursday night, I'll go a little bit more into it, and then the link will be live on that Friday. With the 1700 course, does that include the live hands-on there? Not here. 1700, you can't come here to the 3 day live. To come to the 3 day live is 3,000. No, it doesn't. But if you buy the $1,700 course, you can meet me. You'll be able to come to one of the mini camps. So you'll be able to come to Atlanta. You'll be able to come to Detroit, Houston, Las Vegas, or California. Salute to Grandmaster Mike and ABC fan. How you doing, Shimano 05 line? Okay. There you go, engineer appliance repair. So I'll take that 100K funding round. Now that I've been running a while, I know what to do with. Yeah, now if you're somebody who's been running your business about a year or two, yeah, you can take that 100,000 now, and you'll know exactly what to do with it, and you can bust it open. But somebody who never ran a business before, and you give them $100,000, and you give them a lot of money, the business will eat every penny of it because they haven't figured. Because what happened, money hides all the problems all the problems that you might be running to a business. You just throw cash at it, and they say no, all your cash gone, and you can get the business up and off the ground. Once you get the business up and off the ground, and you know what to do, yeah, you can take an influx of cash in and flip it. But if you never ran a business before and you got a lot of cash and think you're gonna throw cash at a business, nah, you ain't gonna get it off the ground. It'll eat every penny you got out. Torch appliance repair. What's up, Mike? I was wondering about factory service provider. Is it any good? I never liked doing manufacturer's warranty. I think that's what you're talking about. They don't pay enough, and they used to say the advantage of doing manufacturer's warranty was the fact that you were going to be able to get all the literature and all the service manuals. And after the warranty was up, the customer then would be your customer. But now you got places like Appliance College where you can get service manuals. You now the appliances. Some of them they have 10 year, 5 year warranty on stuff, and by the time it's over with, you can't get the control board for it anyway, and the price to repair it sometimes, unless they got boutique appliances, is not going to be worth it. So if you go do like a Frigidaire or Whirlpool, I don't think it's worth it. But if you were to get in with like a Sub Zero or one of the high end manufacturers and do their warranty, yeah, it's worth it. But good luck trying to get in. People I know been big in 20, 30 years trying to become a Sub Zero service provider, and still haven't gotten in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, y'all please hit that like button. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna get out and do a tour. I have more information coming up. Like I say, on Thursday, I have the link out for those people who want to sign up. I can't wait to get out here and see you all, especially the alumni, to be out in you all cities. Some of the cities I haven't been to. I've been through them, but I've never been there to actually see the cities. I'm very excited to get out there to see Detroit. We have a very good presence in Detroit, so I'm real anxious to get out there to see them. Same thing in the Texas area. We have Houston. We have quite a few people out in that area, so can't wait to see them. California. Uh, I've been out to San Diego several times, but I don't know where we're going yet. So that's one that's still up in the air. I don't know if we're gonna be up near the San Fran or we're gonna be down in Southern California. But or we're gonna be out there, and I'm looking forward to it. Very looking forward to it. The price I think is a great price point so everybody can get in, and people who want to start their business. And just like I'm doing it just like we done the appliance boot camp the first time. Hey, you better jump in now for the 500 because, like I say, that's going to the Atlanta and the first couple of ones. Get a feel of it. If this thing takes off like I think it is, and it gets to moving, you all be crying and talking about again, man. I wish I would have jumped in on on that $500 deal. So now you got a $500 deal that back here again, and don't be like the people. I have people call me every day. I've been watching you for 3 years, and I should have bought it at $500. Then it got to the point where they couldn't afford it. Same thing. If you all get in with us now, help us get it, figure out the kinks. The first couple of ones we figured it out, so that's why it's priced the way it is at 500. Um, as we figure this stuff out and it gets to rolling, um, the price is going to go up, and we're going to be just like the appliance boot camp. We once the prices will start to go up, and we'll get more value into it. So don't be on the outside looking in. Don't be on the outside looking in this time. Go ahead and once I release that link, go ahead and go. And like I say, just to be within the presence of the alumni and get those conversations at night. Uh, that's worth thousands of dollars. If you could just be around one of these sessions where we just a forum where we just talking after I call it the after show. Man, that's well worth the admission price of admission alone. Oh, Peter Gabriel. Good to see ABC fam. Looking forward to this weekend. Yep, can't wait to meet you, man. Can't wait to see you. All right, Shimano Falan. If you're an alumni, then you're pre-qual. Yeah, if you if you're an alumni, then you just show up. I have a sign up list for the alumni, the ones that's thinking about attending. So if you're alumni, yeah, you be able to show up to that mini camp. And what we'll do, I have a list that you pre-sign, so I make sure that the place that we're going to be able to accommodate all the people that's coming. So, but yeah, it's gonna I'm looking at it to be very good. And what I would like to do, um, my actual goal is to get is to get. Let me see, how many did I say? My actual goal is to get at least 100 to 150 new entrepreneurs into this into into the business this year. 100 to 150 new entrepreneurs, getting them back into the skilled trades, getting them back into self-employment, and then hopefully they go into business ownership. If not, they get investing back into their communities and stuff, providing jobs and all that stuff for the people. And so, like I say, one small business can do so much for a community. Just one small business does so much for a community. So just think about if we put out 150 to 200 small businesses into this what we call this community in the next year, and and continue doing it. It might get to a point where once we go get to going, we might at the end have a place where we have uh, might be able to sit 100 people or 200 people into a spot. That's one day I hope to do. But in the meantime, I hear people saying they want to create a thousand entrepreneurs or 1,000 people making 200,000 or more. You can do that, but you got to have a way of getting there. And this is my way of actually creating those people. Where I set a goal, I want to have 150 to 200 new entrepreneurs that I want to create this year. And how I'm going to do it is this route that I'm going. Okay. My app. I did my hands on during COVID. Hope to get back to see some alumni. Okay, yeah, there you go. Mari James, I'm coming in late. What does the camp consist of? The camp going to consist of you getting the appliance boot camp, just the appliance boot camp only, online. You have access to it for 60 days. You start it now. In 60 days, I'll be showing up. I'm going to be in Atlanta, Las Vegas, Detroit, Houston, and California. So those are the five cities that we have so far. I'll show up there, and from there, we'll polish up anything that needs to be polished up. We have some technical, we have some business, and then we have an actual forum where we'll talk. All the alumni is free to get in. This right here is going to be limited seating. We're going to start off with about 25, 30 people. I'm thinking starting off, they can get in. And from there, we're going to make sure you get your business up and running and get you moving, and then we'll move over the next month and go to the next city and get those people up and running. But you're only gonna have access for 60 days because I don't want people sitting on it for a year or two. I want you to get going, and get going don't mean quit your job in 60 days. It means get going and you actually out here working and doing service calls and stuff like Frank Evans, Mike, I'm in Dallas, so if I drive to Houston, do I get a discount? Come on, bro. Yeah, the discount right now is the $500. So if you Western call, if you come down there, you drive on down to Houston, you get it for 500. So yeah, you better get in. Eddie Jones, Eddie Davis, just joining. Will this be on YouTube? No, it will not be on YouTube. I will not. That would not be on YouTube. I don't think. No, no, it won't be on YouTube. It won't be on YouTube. Um, so the only way you're gonna get it, you're gonna have to be there. You're gonna have to be there. It'd be just like the hands on live. They're not on YouTube or anything like that. You might get some stuff that pops up. Some people record some of the stuff, but nah, it would not be on YouTube. I want to get you down there for $500. Trust me, for $500, you can make your money back in a half a day with the $500, and it's a chance for you to actually get. It's a chance for you to change your life. It's a chance for you to change your life. Um, you can't um, uh, it's a chance for you to just change your life. Those first people that you see that came through for that $500, you're getting you're getting you're getting way more than what they got. For $500, they didn't get no online. They came down in a little room. Um, uh, they came down from little room, and they had to actually move around and do musical chairs so everybody could see the appliances and stuff. And just look at how much money they have made from that $500 investment. Just think of how many people who have quit their jobs from that $500 investment. How many people who have couple of them became millionaires from a $500 investment. $500 investment. They get the money back before 12 o'clock every day. They get the $500 back. You won't miss it. It'd be the best $500 you ever spent, and you'll get that money back, and and your family and stuff will love you for it. Like I just can't say it enough. How what this appliance repair field and skilled trade field does. You get that money back so fast, and you have a great life. I mean, a great life. Sometimes you might think I'm, as the young folks say, might think I'm capping, because I keep saying it's a great life. It's a great life. I'm able to come out here and uh, and 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 build a business with my son. Just think now, my oldest daughter, she's going to help me with this thing that I'm doing. My youngest daughter, just think, the thing that you know, if your daughter's at school or your son is at school, and they're saying, "Hey, I don't know what I want to do about business and life and stuff," and just think if your son or your daughter could pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I'm gonna call my dad. He knows business, and he'll give you the right information, and you can give them the right information. Then on top of that, you can offer them an internship. You know, they ain't gotta go to they don't have to go down to the register office and all of that and beg somebody to give them an internship. And a lot of times now the internships at the colleges are for free. So they like P Diddy. They ain't gonna be nobody doing them like he done Mr. Like he done Farnsworth Bentley, um, letting them work for free and all that stuff. No, I ain't gonna do that. I say I'll bring you in, and you'll get to see it ground. You get to see how to do it from the ground up. We're gonna figure it out together, and you get paid, and you get to travel. How cool would that be? You get to travel to throughout the summer and put on these shows and stuff for people, and put that on your resume. Just think that's what you can do once you start your own appliance repair business. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. And even before the YouTubes and all of that, I was able to just think you able to take all of your family and just say, hey, we're going to Hawaii for a week, and get on the plane. Shit, the plane ticket alone is almost $10,000 to get over there. You get them over there, they there a week, and there's no and you're okay through all through appliance repair. All through appliance repair, I was able to do that, and still able to do stuff like that. to show up and make sure that all your family's good. If your family and friends need a job, you can provide them a job. Like I say, my nephew, I was so surprised. I was happy too. A young man, we know his family very well. Our families are very close. He's just having a hard time, and he done like I done with my nephew. He picked him up and said, "Hey man, you come to ride with me? I'm gonna show you how to do this," and got him riding with him. And that's what you can do. And especially when you see somebody who might be going the wrong way, and you can jump in and give them some help. So, yep. While we're one call, $500. Yeah, with high end appliances, no problem. $500 is still you can make that with two calls. Yeah, yeah. Greg B, $500 a discount. Can't beat that. Yeah. Mario G. I would have to drive to A in May. Gotta meet some more of the alumni. There you go. Come on down. Atlanta has a lot of the alumni there. So come on, yeah, come on down there. Engineer appliance repair. A GE profile, fresh food fan job, the close to $500, and a condenser fan, and you probably 6 foot. Yep, no doubt. Yep, no doubt, no doubt. Man, it's almost insane the more I think about it to do the 500. But I've talked a lot with the alumni. I've talked a lot with a couple of different vendors that we've been talking to. We got some talented people in there. Unfortunately, they just don't have the cash. They just don't have the cash. And we thought that was a good entry point for people to get in, to get moving, and to get them to actually start making some money. And yeah, so we want to get them in, and we got to get the young people back into the skilled trades. Cause everybody's hurting. Everybody's hurting. Like I say, my old business partners and them are begging me to just start a electrical company just to do their. They want me to take my electrical license from my license holders and actually just start an electrical company just so we can do their projects because right now it's taking they right now they're probably I think he said it's 6 months wait list before they can get contractors out and they're behind and they need to get moving. And so people are just saying, begging, man, please just help us. We need you out here. I was talking a guy, an older guy. Me and him, he's a great mentor. I talk to him all the time. He's what we call. He's been trying to build a sunroom onto his house, a four season room, and he's stuck. The electrician, he can't get an electrician, and so it's at the place where they framed everything up, but they can't go any further until somebody come in and rough in the electrical. And for the job, it's a small job, but most of the electricians and stuff don't want to break off from what they're doing to go do a small job. They want to stay on the bigger job where they got work all the time. And the bigger jobs are making it so that they can't leave because they don't want them to leave and can't go back over there. So he can't get an electrician. He asked me 3 times and to come over there and just help him get out of it. Help him get out. So tomorrow I'm gonna go rough it in for him. This will be the first electrical job I've done. God knows in years and years and years. But we're gonna go rough in just that little sunroom for him, and then I'll go back and trim it out. But yeah, these skills, everybody's hurting for these skilled trades. And right now, if you come into this appliance repair thing, man, it'll change the next 2 generations for you. My, my my grandkids will be straight. My grandkids will be straight. Um, we were talking about my. Sometimes I hate to keep saying this stuff because sometimes I feel like you bragging and stuff, but it's not. It's just general conversation that we have. My oldest daughter is looking for a house. My son now is talking about he wants to try to look for a house. And I remember this weekend I was talking to my wife, and she was like, about them getting the houses and stuff. She felt some type of way, as far as would they didn't want them to get no burden or anything for them and stuff. And I was telling her, well, we don't put things in place where paying the mortgage won't be a problem for them. Because we got rental property that's paid off, and I was telling her the rental property, the rental property money, the rent we get from there will pay for their mortgage, or a good portion of it. So all they got to do now, come up with that small portion of it and get that paid off. And then once they get that paid off, now they got two properties. They got theirs, and they got the one that we leave. And so by the time their kids come, they could, their kids got two things helping them grow. And that's what Dr. Claude Anderson's been talking about. Most of the time when an African American kid is born into America, he ain't got zero. He ain't got zero that make it. Every other race, they got 30, 40, 60% of what they need to make it. They just got to put that together. And so now we're getting to the point where we're our kids and grandkids, we're putting stuff together, where they would actually wouldn't have to worry about the day-to-day functions and how they're going to make it. And and all that's through appliance repair. All of that is through appliance repair. How I've been able to do all of this is through appliance repair. Okay. So once again, I want to thank everybody for actually coming in. I see you, DC, now. Hey, how you doing? Thank everybody for joining us. Like I say, on Thursday, I should be releasing the link for people who want to get in on that $500 on that mini camp. Like I say, if you want to get in for the five, you better get in quick. Because once we get past that first one, and I see how that first one is, I can almost guarantee you that the prices are going to go up. Um, we're going to have an initial sale of the ones for all of them, and then from there, as we get the first one done, and the other ones are not sold out, the prices will go up accordingly. I'm gonna put them out there. I want you all to who are interested to go ahead and do it. If you got a buddy and that needs it, and you got the means to do it, buy it from them. Say, hey, man, pay me my money back. You're gonna do it. Just go out there, pay me my money back when you get it, and get them out there. Especially if you're somebody that making $10, $15 per hour or something like that, and jump into this thing and you automatically get your $85 an hour. It's hard work, but it's the most rewarding hard work that you ever do in your life. It's great career, great career. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on Thursday. And can't wait to see the people coming to the hands-on live event. All right, talk to you later.